Today I will be reviewing the widely popular Attack on Titan, the show we thought would never get a second season. I'm not talking about that second season today, however. I will be reviewing the first season, which was subject to mass popularity in spring of 2013. A 100 years ago, these humanoid giants appeared mysteriously, and their goal is to devour all humans. To protect themselves, humans have built 50-meter tall walls to live inside of. The walls resemble 3 rings which are named after goddesses. Inside these walls live our angry German protagonist, Eren Yeager. In our first episode, we learn that Eren wants to join a military faction called the Survey Corps, or Recon Corps, or Scouting Legion. Whatever you want to call it. I always say Survey Corps. His adopted sister, Mikasa, informs Eren's parents about his decision, to which his mother was not so pleased to hear, and his father was quite passive about the news. He also promised to share certain secrets with Eren that lie in their home basement when Eren is older. Now that in itself is an important story element, because to this day we still have no information as to what is in the basement. Well, unless you read the manga, which I have not. Anyway, on this very day, a skinless titan larger than the wall protecting the humans appears and blasts a hole in the wall, allowing for multiple titans to enter. The humans in the walls are being devoured faster than they can be saved by the garrison, which is another of the 3 military factions. Eren and Mikasa hurry back to their home and find their mother's legs were crushed when their house fell on top of her. Eren and Mikasa attempt to save their mother as a titan approaches. A member of the garrison and a family friend, Hannes, attempts to rescue them, but ends up only rescuing the kids out of fear of the titan, which dramatically eats Eren's mother. This gives Eren a motive for hating Titans, and he vows to kill them all. 5 years later, Eren, Mikasa and their friend Armin join the military. After their training, the walls are breached yet again, and the fight for humanity begins. The show pulls off this world building in the first 5 episodes really well. The Titans are terrifying and relentless creatures, and the characters are pretty well developed. What Attack on Titan does is form story arcs which progress the overall story by resolving mysteries and exposing more information. Similar to RWBY, but Attack on Titan actually has an end goal in sight, unlike RWBY, which is entertaining but is no more than that in this reviewer's humble opinion. Also, I hope you don't get too attached to fictional characters, because I do, and this show doesn't seem to grasp the concept of plot armor all that well. Sure, there are characters like Mikasa and Levi who are borderline invincible, but the rest of the cast is subject to being gobbled up by Titans. The character who has the most plot armor is probably Armin, as he narrates the show. The show does an amazing job of representing the real world through this fictional world and mirroring the natural order. These themes are represented in Eren's anger towards Titans, the oppressive government and military, and how the citizens of the walls live in fear of the Titans. The natural order is portrayed by the demonstration of the strong prevailing and the weak falling. There is a scene in a certain episode where Mikasa is forced to think of the natural order to survive. There are many other themes riddled throughout the series, which is something that makes it shine so well, like trust, death, cruelty, and the list just goes on. Now onto the characters, starting with the main protagonist, Eren Yeager.
エレン、どうして外に出たいんだ？
知りたいんだ。外の世界がどうなっているのか。何も知らずに一生壁の中で過ごすなんて嫌だ。それにここで誰も続く人がいなかったら 今までに死んだ人たちの命が無駄になる。
Eren is driven to eradicate the world of Titans after the death of his mother at the hands of a Titan. From a young age, he believed in the survival of the fittest philosophy, but as to why he came to such a conclusion at the age of 9 is to be determined. During his training days as a cadet, he finds himself frequently arguing with other cadets, since Eren is eager to join the Survey Corps and fight Titans, whilst other cadets want to live safely and quietly in the center wall away from the Titans. Eren is very short-tempered and often makes rash decisions, but he means well. Next up we have Mikasa.
あなたが憲兵団に行くのなら、私も憲兵団に行こう。あなたが駐屯兵団に行くのなら、私もそうしよう。エレンは私と一緒にいないと、早死にするから。
頼んでねえだろ、そんなこと。
もうこれ以上、家族を失いたくない。
Mikasa is dedicated to protecting Eren. Eren and Mikasa met in an unsavory situation when they were young, and since then, Mikasa has felt the need to protect Eren. She always wears a red scarf, which was given to her by Eren the day they met, which symbolizes their bond. She is adopted into Eren's family, but after the Titans attack, she lives on the streets with Eren and Armin. Once she joined the military, she excelled in every area.
ミカサ・アッカーマン、あらゆる科目を完全にこなす。歴代でも類のない逸材との評価は妥当。
Making Eren jealous and the other cadets take an interest in her. She graduated top of her class and even gained recognition from Levi. Now we will talk about Armin.
ねえ、エレン。僕たちもいつか外の世界を探検できるといいね。
Armin is the brains. He's the Hermione of the show. Armin loses his parents and grandfather to the Titans and decides to join the military alongside Eren and Mikasa. Armin struggles in the physical exercises but obtains top marks for all written work. Armin unfortunately has little to no backbone and can easily have a mental breakdown at the wrong time. I don't see this as a flaw, however. Armin has a lot of self-doubt, low self-esteem, and believes his friends and people around him view him as a burden. That's the most I will cover character-wise, but don't let this put you down, as there is a large array of brilliantly written and designed characters in the Attack on Titan universe, which all get some time to shine in their 25-episode run. The animation in Attack on Titan's first season is something that needs discussing. Overall, the animation is really good, but it is not without its flaws. The first I shall mention is probably how Attack on Titan attempts to hide these flaws. When the show got a Blu-ray release, there were many changes made to scenes, either to tidy up a scene or add sequences which were never shown on air. Here is a spoiler-free sequence from episode 13 to demonstrate my point.
どうしてトリガーがこんなに勝てんだ。何やってんだ。どっちがだよ。早く飛べ。
Some episodes reuse the same footage, maybe with a change of lighting, but is definitely a recurring problem I find with the show. Also, the animation quality appears to have dropped in detail in its second half. Don't get me wrong, the animation quality is still very well done, but in terms of detail in comparison to the first half, there is a drop. Might just be me, but it is something I noticed in my last viewing. I do like the 3D backgrounds used during the 3D maneuver gear scenes. The 3D CG in this show blends really well with the 2D animation. Overall, Attack on Titan does have some brilliant animation with gorgeous lighting, and the action set pieces are truly a spectacle to drool over. Despite its flaws in animation, when Attack on Titan shines, it really shines. The sound in Attack on Titan is a treat. The sound effects blend with the animation so well. Titan stomp loudly, the maneuver gear sound effects are some of my favourite sound effects from any show. The OST is one of the best in recent years. It meets a grand scale of classical and choir music, with a small and controlled tint of electric. Also, there are some vocal tracks which are played during the scenes that signify change, trust and death. The first opening song, Gurren no Yumiya, is a masterpiece, so much so that it stole the hearts of many anime fans. The first ending song, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, is a beautiful song which focuses on Mikasa and everything which has some meaning to her. The second opening song is Jiu no Tsubasa, which is my personal favourite of the season. It speaks of freedom and has a victorious vibe to it. I am, however, not so fond of the second ending song, Great Escape. A lot of people love it, but it doesn't do anything for me. And with that we come to the final verdict. This is where I round up all of the numbers from each of the departments previously analysed, so that's story, characters, animation, sound and personal enjoyment. Now the first season of Attack on Titan gets an amazing 82 out of 100. Attack on Titan also receives the recommendation of anime to watch before you die, so get on that. That's it for today, thank you for watching, please like this video and subscribe for more content like this, and I shall see you in the next video.